It's Madden NFL 24. And front and center is Sam Laporta.
The punter, Jack Fox, has us ready to go, and we are underway here at Ford Field. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
13 yards on the game's opening play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Nix. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Nix. Short throw caught by Dulcich. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason. So now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation because trying to...
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Jack Campbell in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. He spins free. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading them out, the last active player remaining from the 05 draft, and a name that dominates headlines year-round, Aaron Rodgers.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
There he goes, right side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 39 yards there, a big one. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Another run for Gibbs here. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Brock Wright, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. In trouble, and he's taken down. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop it. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Looking to throw. Nix. He short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Nix. And this is going to be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Detroit. Donovan Peoples-Jones with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. So the Broncos come back out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how infrequently we see fumbles return to the house. But if you aren't inclined to pick this as the game signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a clinic. And as noted, we still have a half the ball to play.
Taken at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he's up in it after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Now a handoff running through the middle. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The numbers for him from a week ago. 15 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but he certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Room here to run. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Rodgers now on 1st down. This is caught and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The tight end in motion right. Gibbs fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, it's Gibbs. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. James Mitchell, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have taken a 5-touchdown lead. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone. And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Denver's offense ready to go again. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Throwing to start the drive. Nix, he finds his man, complete. It's Franklin, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Nix. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Hands it off out of the gun. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Williams to return. Shrugs him off. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. That is caught by Laporta. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw is Rodgers. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. That's going to be caught. Touchdown! 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Lions are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. They work now on 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Nix. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Nix. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Nix. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And that is no good. And they will remain well behind.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want.
And got his man complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Set to take over, the Broncos offense trots back out. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. A little jerk. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Rodgers going to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Oh, able to avoid him. And some space here. 92 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Sliding out of the pocket. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 15.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Rodgers now to throw. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers at that situation, they really become magnified.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
That's interference. Defense.
So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On first down, Rodgers. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
2nd and 5. Here's Rodgers. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Rodgers. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Badgley able to knock this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Broncos going to get one more possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Cody Barton there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 37. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild. And here's another completion for good yardage.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the 2nd half. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jack Campbell with a pick. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown Lions. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Lions take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Badgley on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So the Broncos coming out now. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Going right back to Beckham here, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Franklin. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll look to throw again. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards that time for number 14. Rodgers now on first down. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Rodgers to throw on second down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Nix. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Nix. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Nix. A short one to the tight end, Troutman.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Aleem McNeil able to record his 5th sack of the season. To throw on 2nd down. Nix. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out. And really a lot of guys you could highlight on this offense with how well they've played, but he's one of them. He's been spectacular so far.
I'd say he'd be the number one, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Because it's not just the numbers. It's, as you said, I think he said focal point. Well, that's what he's been, and that means he's created other opportunities because they've had to bring the defense to him. He's run it really well. He's caught it out of the backfield. They're trying to stop him. That means there are chances for the rest of the guys to do damage themselves.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 107 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll go again with Gibbs. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got this to Williams, complete. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Rodgers going to throw. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Nix, he finds his man, complete. It's Franklin. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Nix. And a quick throw here that's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That'll give them 8 that time. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Lions' 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nix. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Lions, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Denver, the rough season continues as they've plunged to 1-13. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.